Hello there everyone and welcome back to some sports games. I'm playing NBA Live 2000 once again as per request by a viewer for me to play Philadelphia 76ers against the Lakers, the Unwarranted Lakers. Oh my goodness, look at the ratings here. It's only offensive rating, but yeah, first and 26, you sort of know what to expect here. And if you know Philadelphia 76ers, you know the one single offensive player that probably was all that they had in terms of offense. If you guess Allen Iverson, you'll be right. And here you see the separated offense and defense control setup that I have used in the last time I played this game, which I would much prefer if I actually using keyboard to play this game, and I'm going to be using keyboard. Yeah, and then later NBA Live series games, as I mentioned, tie these two functions together to force me to use the controller. And it wasn't too bad, admittedly. Yeah, the rosters here, Geiger and Ratliff, Lynch, Iverson, Snow. Some of them I remember, especially, except for George Lynch, but yeah, he's going to play a pretty big role in this game. Their graphical bug doesn't show the proper ratings here, but no matter, Lakers are definitely rated higher than the 76ers.
Game between the LA Lakers and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And here is Don Poyer once again, and I'm going to try to comment on this game and hope the signal doesn't really affect this game much, and it seems to have improved just now. I'm going to be commenting this game like I'm going back and forth with Don Poyer, but Don Poyer never responding to my commentary or my analysis or of what's happening on the court. So it's going to be a bit of a pseudo broadcast feel I'm trying to go for. And the 76ers are already set to go up against the Lakers, which is going to be a very challenging, daunting task for Allen Iverson and co. Not the least of which is trying to guard the big Aristotle, Shaquille O'Neal, and most of that task is going to fall on Matt Geiger. I have hope that his large body is going to at least congest the lanes there to be able to swat some shots.
Bryant gets control.
And the stuttering bug hit right at the beginning. I hope it's not the sign of things to come for the 76ers.
Throws it to Rice, to Ori, to Fisher. Dish to Bryant.
Be pretty ugly if it happens at the most inopportune of times.
Puts up the tray. Got it.
Just like that. Bryant is a prolific three-point shooter, and if you give him any space from that line, then he's going to make it most of the times. Oh my goodness, Geiger just misses an easy lay-in. That persists, it's going to be a long day for Matt.
He'll shoot. No. Rebound.
And fortunately he gets bailed out by Kobe's strange leaner. I have no idea why he didn't go for a dunk or a layup.
Blocked by Bryant.
But Kobe redeems himself by blocking Allen Iverson.
Lynch with the jumper.
Lynch spears up the shot very calmly, and even with Rice trying to challenge his shot, was able to make it. So the game's all tied up at 3.
To Bryant. He goes up. Good.
Right there, Allen Iverson was trying to anticipate Kobe driving to the basket, but Kobe had better idea, and Iverson gave him a little bit of space. And that is all he needed for the mid-range shot.
No. O'Neal brings it down.
Yeah, this leaner is one of the more strange features of this game.
To Rice. To O'Neal.
And Matt does showcase some deft touches there, trying to guard Shaq.
No. Rebound. Snow.
Because he cannot guard him outright using his physical attribute.
To Geiger. To Ratliff. Great jam.
He has used his head and vision just like that. What a great handoff to Ratliff. Just opening his way for a very nice reverse dunk right in front of Shaquille.
The score is tied at 5.
And Rice is another scoring option that the Lakers have.
To Bryant.
They have a prolific shooters at every corner.
He comes away with it.
Iverson and Kobe Bryant's guard matchup is going to heat up in no time, going head to head.
He puts up the jumper, takes the board.
And Shaquille O'Neal obviously flopped there, and the referees knew it. Didn't call a foul.
He misses the 3.
So going to be a tough time for Geiger in trying to get any kind of looks from
To Lynch. He fakes the shot.
Shaquille's domineering posture.
To Iverson. Puts up the J. Comes up empty.
And then
Rebound.
Iverson
Horry.
misses with his leaner. The leaner has to stop. It only happens because the players try to go for layup, but the computer determines that it's too far.
To Rice.
Therefore, the players do a really strange leaner just like that. And Rice also misses.
Grabs it.
Could have easily gone for a layup, but he misses anyways because of that very weird jump shots that no NBA players in real life would attempt.
Ratliff with a two-handed slam.
Yeah, and they have to dunk like just like this. And it was too close to the basket.
Throwing it down with authority.
Yeah, throws down with authority that Kobe has no chance of blocking him.
The 76ers 7. The Lakers 5.
And it was pretty dangerous in a way because
To Bryant.
it could have easily been called for contact and foul.
The fake. He lets it fly.
Okay, trying to
Gets
clean
the
look.
board. Horry with a huge jam.
Iverson was fast enough to get to him in order to challenge a shot. But Horry cleans up the miss and directly goes for a
Attacking the hoop.
nice dunk. Ratliff and Geiger didn't do a good job of blocking him out and paid the price.
To Iverson.
Pivots away from the basket, which is a really
Dumps it in.
strange.
To Iverson. Bryant is called for the defensive foul.
This time he does try to pivot his way into the lane, but Bryant fouls him.
Team foul number 1.
There's no other option but to foul him because he's too quick. And pivot
Throws it.
away once more.
To Snow.
Nice crossover.
To Iverson. He pump fakes.
I could have just easily gone for a layup there. He was right under the basket, but he had to pass to Iverson. Maybe he's just too habitually used to passing to Iverson that he just didn't have any second thought but to pass to him. But sometimes you just have to take the shot.
Yes.
And Bryant once again. This time he did a strange fadeaway, but was able to make the shot because he's that good.
Bryant is called for the defensive foul. Iverson off the board.
Terrible mistake in the defensive end, was not able to foul Iverson before he got to the basket and jump for the shot. It's going to be an N1.
He's going to the line for the first time tonight.
Iverson is the primary scoring option for the 76ers, no doubt. Their offensive rating is only ranked 26th, and you can definitely bet your bottom dollar
Iverson makes it.
that Iverson is going to have the ball in the most crucial situations. And he's the only one that basically holding the offensive option for the Sixers afloat.
The 76ers 10. The Lakers 9.
So it's going to be a pretty pitched battle.
To Fox. To Fisher.
You know, Lakers vaunted offense against the Philadelphia stingy defense.
Goes up. No good. Rebound. Ratliff to Iverson.
If the Lakers are not shooting at the
Puts up the shot.
clip that they're used to, using Shaq and Kobe most of the time, then they wouldn't have a trouble.
Pass to Snow. He fakes the shot. To Ratliff. Iverson with the fake. Shot blocked.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that the referees did not call that for a goaltending because they're clearly on the way down.
To O'Neal. Throws it to Fox.
Fox makes a really bad mistake there, I don't know why. Maybe he's having some jitters having entered the game due to the foul troubles Kobe is in right
To
now.
Iverson. Fox is called for the defensive foul.
And he commits a foul. Phil Jackson is not going to be happy about this. Bulk of the scoring that Iverson makes comes from the charity stripe, and he's a pretty decent free throw shooter to make it all work.
Iverson steps to the charity stripe.
Which is why he is considered the 5th best guard in NBA history by, I think, Sports Illustrated. And I tend to agree.
He makes the first shot.
If he is okay with accepting some bench task, then I bet he probably in NBA still.
Iverson gets it. The 76ers 12. The Lakers 9. to Rice. Picks the pocket.
George Lynch picks the pocket. Rice can hold on to the ball.
To Geiger.
Loses the ball. Just got mixed up. Iverson must be giving some stink eye to Geiger. Or basically passing the ball to himself.
6 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
Rice, 3 seconds left.
Fisher will try for 3.
A 3-point shot from a leaner. Doesn't work, obviously.
After 1, Philadelphia leads.
Here are the stats from the first quarter.
So Philadelphia shot rather poorly, but they're still staked to a 3-point lead.
Start of the second quarter.
They did get an extra 2 shot attempts and some free throws.
To Iverson. Swatted away by Fox.
Iverson swatted again by Fox. Iverson doesn't start this quarter on a good note.
Lobs it to O'Neal.
And Matt Geiger, his deft hands, definitely working in favor of him. And Shaq has to be careful. Just throws the ball away by unforced turnover. Just trying to be a bit too cute with his pivot move. And his no is not Allen Iverson. It's a bit wild right now here. Philadelphia was not able to make anything out of the 2 positions already.
To O'Neal. To Rice. To O'Neal. Stops it.
Let's take a look at that last hoop.
That was pure power, combination of really underrated quickness that Shaq possesses, and he didn't waste a moment of time before Matt Geiger is able to react and just went for a slam that he couldn't do anything about.
To Iverson.
Iverson, open for takeoff. Iverson definitely uses the quickness,
Attacking the
and Fox is definitely not a better defender than Kobe.
The 76ers 14. The Lakers 11. Pass to Fox. He takes the jumper. Horry with
And
the
a very
offensive
ill-advised
rebound.
leaner
With the
there.
fake, he puts up the J. Ratliff takes the ball.
And Horry is not able to get pretty good mid-range
Lynch
attempt.
on the right side.
Lynch,
Rice picks
my
up the
goodness.
defensive foul. Lynch with a huge jam.
They're raining dunks right now on Glenn Rice. Lynch is more athletic than Rice and younger than Rice, so he has more physical prowess.
He steps up to the line.
And he just looked at who was in front of him and just said, well, going to go dunk on him.
Lynch
And he makes
it.
good on his attempt.
The 76ers 17. The Lakers 11.
And Philadelphia now leads by 6. Enlarged the lead by 3
To Fox.
from the beginning of the quarter.
He puts
Fox,
it up.
little fake, and
Find the hole. Rebound. Lynch. To Ratliff.
Fox is supposed to be making those shots, and that's his modus operandi.
Iverson takes the shot. Rims out. Rebound. Rice.
Very rash fadeaway shot. It was probably to show off, given that his team has been staked to a rather comfortable lead. Nice fake.
With a deep two. No good. Boards it. Nice tip.
His shots are falling a bit short. Maybe he should adjust it.
Philadelphia 17. LA 13. Ratliff with the shot. Rims out. Rebound. Rice to Fisher.
It has just easy shot written all over it.
Rice pulls the trigger. Blocked by Lynch.
He has been a terror on the defensive end,
Iverson goes to the rack.
and it leads to a great Allen Iverson dunk, and nobody's going to block this shot. I think Fox is looking at Phil Jackson to take himself out and let Kobe come in.
To Rice. To O'Neal. To Fisher.
Fisher's open.
Puts it up. Rims out. O'Neal with the
He misses
offensive
once again.
rebound.
My goodness, Lakers
Horry
shots
pump
not
fake.
falling.
Batted away by Ratliff.
Ratliff does what Ratliff does. He blocks a lot of shots.
Rice with the J. Good.
That was a pretty good drive and mid-range.
The 76ers 19. The Lakers 15.
That was just a crazy move.
Iverson is only shooting 30% in today's game.
Not really shooting well.
Gives it off to O'Neal. He unloads. Rims it. Rebound. Lynch. To Geiger. To Snow.
Also emblematic of the shooting problems that 76ers are now having.
To Iverson. Throws it to Geiger. Snow fakes the shot to Iverson. Great jam.
Now that is some daring scoring drive. Right there, he makes under height right reel, dunking over 2 defenders.
To Fox. He fakes. Puts up the shot. Boom, baby.
Fox finally makes a shot.
To Iverson. To Snow. He lets it fly. No good. Fox pulls it down.
The ball clanks up the rim. Ah, that is too bad because there was as good an opportunity as any to extend the lead.
To Fox. To Fisher. He puts up the tray, pulls it down. O'Neal with the J, got it.
Very aggressive. He wasted no moment before trying to go up and make that little close range fadeaway. Owens comes in relief of Lynch.
Puts up the shot. Got it.
Nice. And surprisingly makes a leaner there.
To Rice. Makes the shot. He puts it up. Good.
Rice is an excellent shooter.
No doubt, Glenn Rice has been a really prolific shooter in his career. Gives it a scoring option, a different look for the Lakers. And it puts the pressure off from Kobe and Shaq.
Lobs it to Geiger. To Owens. Throws it. No!
Not good with his mid-range. He was very athletic and lean guard who is able to defend the ball in a lot of different situations. Uses his athleticism to get plenty of steals.
To Rice. Cross court. To Knight. Pass to O'Neal. Geiger is called for the foul.
And that's what Geiger should have always done. Try to put Shaq on the free throw line because he's not a really good free throw shooter. He's trying to improve still, but
O'Neal to the line.
The result has not been there for him yet. And he clanks up the first attempt. Gets a little bit of encouragement from Rice, and let's see if this gives him more focus against the kind of hostile Philadelphia 76ers crowd. Sold out, apparently. And he's not able to make it, but Rice gets the ball back.
No.
Maybe it was the plan all along for Rice to get the ball.
At halftime, Philadelphia leads 23-21.
But it didn't work, fortunately for the 76ers, and ends up giving him the slight lead.
Take a look at the stats from the second quarter.
76ers shot a bit better, 46%. Overall, they are actually neck and neck, shooting below 40%.
Here are some of the key players in the first half.
Corey surprisingly had 5 rebounds. That's why he's the key player for the Lakers. And the 76ers side, of course, is Allen Iverson. He basically runs the show here, at least on the offensive end for the 76ers.
Let's get the second half underway.
Snow, my goodness.
Snow with a one-handed jam.
He comes out, all cylinders firing. Nobody had expected him to just go to the rim, and they got caught off guard, certainly, and he's going to be rewarded for N1.
He goes to the line shooting one.
I think Allen Iverson's aggressive approach kind of rubbed on the rest of the teammates because, yeah, I never expected Snow to be able to just dunk over defenders like that.
Snow gets it.
Snow is usually automatic from the trade stripe. He's pretty good free throw shooter.
To Rice, picks the pocket.
And Lynch picks the pocket of Rice once more. I mean, Rice should file a police report by this time.
He fakes. Off the window.
Keep your eye on the ball here.
Geiger makes good on his layup attempt this time. He uses his left hand, surprisingly enough. And obviously pumped up, staking 76ers to a 7-point lead. Now it's just a 3-possession lead.
Bryant fakes the shot, comes up empty. Rebound, Geiger.
Iverson with a bit of burst of turbo. Nobody can catch up to him.
Short pass to Snow. He looks at 3. Rebound, Rice to Fisher.
But he didn't make the 3-pointer.
To O'Neal. He pump fakes, shoots, hits the backboard.
Rebounded by Horry once again.
Horry, good. Robert Horry.
Horry's been a terror on the offensive rebound.
It's stolen.
Snow with an errant pass.
To Fisher.
Lynch was waiting, but Glenn Rice was basically in front of him.
Horry in the post. Off target. Iverson takes the rebound. To Snow.
Unfortunately, Horry cannot make the basket from close.
To Iverson. Pass.
Some very frantic passing going on here. Oh my goodness, bumped into Fisher.
To Ratliff.
But was able to retrieve the ball, thankfully, by Ratliff. Iverson gets the ball by Ratliff.
For the jam.
Giving the ball here for a nice assist.
To Horry. Puts up the shot. Good. Robert Horry. To
Iverson, nice pass by Snow.
Los Angeles called for goaltending.
Brilliant pass by Fisher, deserves another great pass from Snow. And that has been a rule of goaltending. I thought they would be ruled a block. This time referee opened his eyes a bit.
Pass to Bryant. To Rice. He pulls the trigger. Rims it. Batted away by Ratliff.
Right away by Ratliff. I don't know what happened there.
It's stolen.
And Rice gets stolen once again. Lynch is just making Rice's life miserable.
To Ratliff. Stolen.
Ratliff passes the ball to himself. And Snow gets the ball right back. My goodness. This defensive core for the... Just as said that Geiger loses the ball. This is a bit of a circus right now.
To Horry.
Match of the defensive... Oh!
To Geiger.
That was a bit of a bump from Ratliff there, but obviously the refs didn't buy it.
To Geiger.
And Shaquille probably is pretty pissed off. I mean, he probably thinking, what do I have to do to make the refs see that I'm being abused here? Being bumped by Iverson and now Ratliff.
Takes the offensive board. To Lynch. He puts up the J. No.
Pretty good shot, but missed. So every ball has to go through Iverson. He has to get at least a touch, and sometimes it produces...
Iverson has a team high with 17 points.
Yes, and a lot of times it produces a point.
Sends it to Horry.
Either from a mid-range shot, dunk, or
Rice takes the pass.
from the free throw line.
Puts up the J. He comes up empty. O'Neal with the offensive rebound. He puts up the J. Pass to Horry.
Iverson is definitely a very versatile scoring option, even though he's a volume shooter.
To O'Neal.
O'Neal, he uses his bulk now, and he should do that many more times from now on. If the Lakers will have any chance of overcoming the 76ers defensive swarm.
Throwing it down with authority.
And yeah, Shaquille celebrates. Definitely deserves that kind of celebration. Camera loves this guy.
To Ratliff. To Iverson. Lobs it to Geiger. Lynch fakes the shot. To Ratliff.
A lot of pump fakes. And Geiger
Great jam.
responds to Shaq's dunk right back with his own dunk. And he was in a nice position just to get the ball from Shaq's back and was able to get an open shot to the basket. And thankfully this time he did the dunk instead of doing a leaner or a fadeaway jumper.
Puts it up. Nope. Rebound. Geiger. To Iverson. Up for
Oh
the
my
layup.
goodness, Iverson, just beautiful layup there. Nobody was able to actually do anything.
Pass.
Bryant trying to channel some of his Iverson,
Bryant takes the shot.
and was not able to
Rebound,
finish.
Geiger.
Fast break by Radcliffe, of all players, and you can definitely see that the 76ers offense is clicking right now. And they're running away with it. Now, 13-point difference.
Fisher goes up. Boom. LA is down by 10.
Clutch three-pointer to make it close, at least under 10 points.
To Radcliffe.
21 seconds left in this quarter.
To Iverson. Shot blocked by Bryant.
The leaner three-point line didn't work, was fortunately bailed out by
Iverson unloads.
making his own rebound off the hand of Kobe.
To Iverson.
Iverson, that makes the layup. The Lakers does not have any kind of answer for him.
Fisher from half court. He can't find the hole. At the end of the third, Philadelphia leads Los Angeles 42-30.
And third quarter is where the 76ers really made a statement. They really played as a team, was very impressive on the defensive end and made the Lakers miss a lot of shots. And Iverson was able to drive up his scoring average.
Look at the numbers from the third quarter.
And look at this, 64% shooting.
We're ready for the start of the fourth quarter.
And most of that was from the layups and dunks. And Lakers do not have any answers for that. I mean, it's strange because Shaq is supposed to be the defensive anchor there, down in the paint.
Snow is whistled for the defensive foul.
Fisher gets fouled and he's going to go to trade stripe. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Fisher going to the line for the first time tonight.
He didn't have a really good shooting performance tonight, but he can amend the fact that by providing a lot of good assists and being dependable on the free throw line, but unfortunately he missed one there. The crowd is great in First Union Center. I don't know what the 76ers arena is named now. Definitely not First Union Center anymore. Oh my goodness, Fisher's rare miss on the free throw line. I can almost see Phil Jackson shaking his head.
To Radcliffe. Lobs it to Iverson.
Iverson, pivot, and drive, gets blocked. Of course, Bryant has been pretty stingy defender, and it seems that the Lakers are now wising up to the fact that Allen Iverson is going to get the most touch, and is trying to defend him using double teams and trying to just prevent him from getting into the paint.
To O'Neal. He takes the shot. Good.
And O'Neal's a very nice fadeaway shot. It's just office right there. I mean, he's most comfortable. And sometimes he can even make that fadeaway shot that makes him that dangerous.
To Radcliffe. To Geiger.
And Geiger,
No good.
yeah,
O'Neal picks it out of the air.
could have done a left-hand layup there, but
To Ori. To Rice.
Rice is open.
Fires away. No.
He's not able to make
good.
it.
Ori recovers the loose ball.
The Rice has been struggling all day. Ori,
Goes up with it. Look good
yeah,
from here.
looks very good.
Ori leads the team in field goals.
Ori is the guy who leads the team in scoring, which is really, really surprising.
Iverson receives the pass.
I mean, Bryant had that foul troubles early, and Shaquille didn't seem to be very demanding of the ball.
He pulls the trigger. He gets the bucket.
Iverson has got 23 points.
Iverson with 23 points has been scoring more than 50% of the field goals that 76ers has in this game.
He hits it.
Bryant is a consistent shooter.
Bryant is a pretty consistent shooter, but let's talk about Ori here.
To Iverson.
He's been very impressive today. He's getting all the nice rebounds with a lot of good
Up with
putback,
the shot. Gets the rebound. No good.
and has been clutch in the mid-range to the close-range shots that he has been making.
To Bryant.
Ori and Bryant.
Fake. He takes the shot. No good. O'Neal goes up. He buries the shot.
Bryant shot climbs off the rim, and O'Neal cleans it up. Yeah, this is the Lakers that we've been seeing, and they've now closed the gap from 12 to 6. This is the Lakers when they're actually working or playing as intended. And Iverson leaner doesn't work, of course. And Lynch trying to force the ball, ends up in Iverson's hand.
Dumps it in. Pass to Radcliffe with the J. O'Neal takes the rebound.
Yeah, that really wasn't a good position. Made a lot of wild passes, and yeah, didn't really work. And Lakers were always in front of the 76er players in all the times, and they had the touch. They were able to defend the ball right, and yeah, they give the ball right back. And Hughes, of course, with his speed, throws an amazing dunk. And even Bryant cannot catch up with him. Yeah, Lakers really need to score here in order to make the game at least salvageable.
Rice pump fakes. He takes the jumper.
I have no idea why the Lakers are passing to Rice at the time. They have two players that are premier players, and basically it's Matt Geiger of all players that put the dagger into Lakers' attempt of comeback.
Fisher takes the jumper.
And Fisher's a pretty good three-point shooter, but they're one of the two great players right now, offensive options at all times, like Bryant
Kicks it out to Fisher.
and O'Neal, but
Snow with the foul.
they don't get as many touches. I think Kobe and Shaq are not being assertive in demanding the ball. And Iverson comes in to basically put a exclamation period at the end of this game.
To Rice.
Or I think Iverson's in his own right is a pretty good. Oh, that is what Rice should have been doing. Unfortunately, all the game long he has been pretty terrible.
To Radcliffe. Pass. To Lynch.
Iverson.
Iverson takes the jumper. Boards it to Geiger.
Lynch. X Factor, and Larry Brown should be ecstatic over Lynch's performance today.
Fisher pump fakes with the jumper. O'Neal dives on
O'Neal
it.
gets the offensive rebound, and O'Neal has been very dependable as well. He gets a lot of nice rebounds and was able to clean up and gets another rebound while double-double, and that is something else. Finally, 76ers gets the ball back. I mean, they were preoccupied in defending the obvious three-pointers stationed everywhere. And Lynch, that is, folks, the shot that ends this game. They pushed the 76ers over the top. Basically, the game is over, but it has been a pretty exciting game. 17 seconds left. Let's see if Rice is able to continue on his... No, he has not been a consistent shooter, struggling from the line all day. And Iverson, that leaner once again. It was a bit too far for the computer to realize and activate that layup animation or dunk animation. I thought that Iverson was going to just fly toward the basket for a spectacular windmill dunk.
Philadelphia 50, Los Angeles 41.
Yeah, 76ers was able to prevail, surprisingly. I think their offensive options were limited, but the only one single option that they had was able to perform as expected.
Look at the numbers from tonight's game.
Overall, they shot 44%, which is pretty decent.
Here is tonight's player of the game.
And Allen Iverson, 39%. That is more of a box score than used to be seeing from him. He made a pretty nice contribution overall. Scoring bulk of the points. Definitely played his heart out, 23 points. I thought he was going to go for like 30 or 35, but at the end he slowed down, but gave other players some more looks. As the game kind of went out of hand, and he was on the bench for a period of time during the fourth quarter. Yeah, look at the steal statistics, and George Lynch was having a field day with Glenn Rice. and he was able to pick Glenn Rice 3 times, which is just, yeah. And you can see that 76ers, although their offensive rating was not really good, but their defensive rating is definitely up there with the best of the league in 1999. And I checked, and they were able to go into the second round of the playoffs, so you know they were pretty well positioned to play their own brand of game as orchestrated by Larry Brown. And you can see the different stats here in the game. Yeah, pretty balanced scoring, well, except for the Allen Iverson's output. And here you can see that even though Brian shot 10 times, Glenn Rice was able to attempt 12 times, which is not really well balanced there. I mean, it should always skew toward Kobe and Shaq. But what can you do? It's a really great game though. I mean, I really like to play this game. This game, I don't know, it just didn't really know what to expect, but it basically developed into a game of the offensive capabilities of Lakers versus very stalwart defense as executed by the 76ers. In this game, defense won out, and my frenetic steal attempts and blocks and you know, just going for the basket kind of worked as a pretty good strategy against the Lakers. And I hope that you enjoy this show. And yeah, I just return time to time to sports games to show different matchups and different teams on baseball and basketball. And then until the next video, please stay tuned and hope you have a great day.